Hello, my great, wonderful, colorful, pretty, my wonderful, great people. Hello, hi, what's up? What's going on? How's life? Because in here it's day 23. It's day 23. And first things first, I gotta admit, I did cheat a little bit yesterday. I could not restrain myself again. Although I also have to say that the worst thing about cheating on my diet is actually admitting it on a podcast, and I would go far more crazy if not for you guys. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Simply seeing statistics that this is being listened from time to time by anyone at all really makes me stick to it. So yesterday it was 2 slices of pork ham, a bit of feta cheese. I don't know how much it was actually. It was like 57 grams, and like 4 or 5 black olives, and 1 tomato. That is the snack that I made for myself, and that was not a part of my diet. Therefore, it's a cheat snack, I'd say. Yeah, it happened. So things like that are slowing down my progress, but I don't want it to happen, because like whenever I am admitting to doing those things, I feel so weak and I feel so shitty. I'm like, you couldn't resist, something as tiny and as meaningless as this, and this is true. So I am sorry for myself, and I apologize to myself. But it happened. My progress has been slowed a tiny bit. If those things won't be happening, then yesterday basically will not matter at all, because the amount of calories that I had yesterday, that were additional calories, if this was the only time ever, it will not be seen. It will not be noticed at all. So let's just not do it again, and everything will be fine. I had a lot of thoughts yesterday because the wave of energy arrived again to do something else, to do something more glorious, to do something that will be cool. And I decided not to follow the call. I decided not to put the effort into starting another thing. I thought about starting a YouTube channel with just another idea. But this will be wasted effort, because I am 28 years old and I know myself very well. Every single thing I ever started in life, I've never finished it. Never, ever, not a single one. If I will be to tell you all the activities that I've been participating in, all the projects I started, all the learnings I started, there is so much of it, and none of it has been finished. I need discipline, and I will wait until what I'm disciplining myself in at the moment will become a habit for me. Whenever it will be a habit for me to do things that suck, that are difficult, that are tough, that I don't want to do, that are difficult to do, especially when I'm tired, when I'm sore, when I feel sorry for myself. Before, I will have this superpower. I will not touch shit. I'll not do anything. And there is one dilemma that I'm having. Is being disciplined at one thing makes you disciplined on the other? If I will get truly disciplined on my health, and I will go through a complete transformation within a year, which I believe is a pretty healthy amount of time, if I will lose those 30 kilos, I'll be in a great shape. I'll be of a great health, eating super healthy, with very, very few exceptions. Because, you have to have a few exceptions. Like, let's be honest. I don't plan to eat super healthy 24/7. It's not about that. Although definitely I do plan to eat far healthier before I will actually lose weight, obviously. It will be easier for me to maintain my weight rather than to lose weight. But that's the subject for way later. Probably the end of the year, or even the beginning of another year. That's how much I have to actually lose. And I'm not sure if I'll be super disciplined about those things, if this will give me the ability to be disciplined with other things. If I'll be healthy physically, if I'll be able to care about mental stuff, because that's the next step, to go and pursue something. I don't know. And there's only one way for me to find out. To actually go and do it. There is absolutely no other way. There's nothing that I can do. I have to find out. So that's the stage of a journey that I'm currently on. But there is one last thing I want to add. If I would have a superpower like that, because let's be honest, this is a fucking superpower. This is a superpower if you can kick yourself in the ass and do something that absolutely fucking suck for a long period of time in large intensity and don't die. Don't procrastinate. Don't get distracted. This is a superpower. And if I would have this superpower, I wouldn't go for some YouTube channel. I wouldn't go for some pixel art. I wouldn't go for enhancing my Etsy shop. I wouldn't go for any of those things. Because none of those things are, rationally speaking, good idea of solving the biggest problem of all. The biggest problem of us all, although probably the smallest problem for all of us living in the West. It's not that bad for us, but still. Problem of money. Problem of being able to afford all the basic things. Whenever I need a car, because this car breaks down, I'm going and buying a car. Doesn't have to be fucking Aston Martin. Doesn't have to be necessarily anything super new. But I can afford a car. You know what I mean? And I don't have to worry about it. I do have a roof over my head that is mine. That's another thing that I want to have. Whenever my cats are getting sick and they get kidney stones twice in the last 2 years, which actually happened, I do not fret for not having enough money to pay for it. This is the problem that I want to solve. Being financially independent. I am pretty sure that there is a set amount of money that would make me financially independent, although I don't know how much it is exactly. What I do know is I need far more than I have already, and not in simply, getting this money from somewhere once. I need an ability to make this money. And so whenever I am on this crazy journey of losing weight and living healthy, I will try and find out where should I put all my effort in? What should I exactly do to solve this problem? What am I good at? Which job will not be absolutely sucking my soul? Which project will be worth to put my effort in? What skills am I currently having? That's another big one. Because I'm 28, I'm not a teenager anymore. Learning things from scratch is going to be more difficult for me than it is for a 15-year-old, for example. So, here's the thing. There are few things that I know how to do that I happen to learn. But basically, learning completely new stuff is going to be a struggle for me. It's not going to be easy at all. And because of that, I probably have to choose quite largely from the things that I can do already, and try to find out how to enhance those things, how to get a little bit better, maybe, or how to use those skills into actually generating money, wealth for myself, ability to be independent. But this is the goal after I will get disciplined enough. This is not the goal for right now. Because whatever I'll pick up, whatever it is, you name it, I don't care. I will give it up. Because sitting zazen every day, keeping to the diet and going to the gym is already difficult. So I need to give myself a little bit more time. I don't know how much yet. But I actually don't claim that after I will lose all the weight, I will get to absolute perfection, then I will start working on the problem of getting money. Most likely not. I will not be waiting till the very end, but it's definitely way too early at the moment. I have to give myself some time. It's just day 23. So I'll probably wait a couple more months and really put a lot of effort into my current situation, my current problems, my current diet, my current lifestyle, and I will take care about that first. But yeah, this will be the next step of my initial transformation. Thank you very much for being a silent judges of this process and for being there with me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Stay strong, people.